Congratulations, you've just finished your first commercial demo. You love it. You put in a ton of work. You've spent quite a bit of cash. It's professional. It sounds great. You love it. It's fantastic. What do you do now? News from the booth! Hi, villagers. Welcome back to the VoiceOver Village. I'm Rick McIver, the village idiot, and apparently man who can't remember that he put his glasses on top of his friggin' head. True story. Today's video was inspired by a comment, or more like a question, on one of my earlier videos, and it's from Joseph Faley, and he writes, "Have any vids on what to do with your commercial demo? I just made my first very professional demo, and now I just have to figure out what to do with it." Yeah, you do. Here's the thing. Congrats on making your professional demo. Big step, fantastic. You should definitely celebrate that. But just for a minute, because now is when the real work actually starts. People aren't just going to start sending you job offers because you finished your demo. Sometimes it can feel like, yay, I finished my demo. Now, where's all the work that I should be having? Here's a list of 8 quick things that you should be doing with your demo to help you generate work. At least it's what I do with mine. Put it on your website. Turn it into an audiogram. Use it in your direct email marketing. Use it to introduce yourself to agents. Put the audiogram on social media. Break it into individual spots. Put clips of individual spots on social media. If you're using casting sites, stick it there. Was that 8? I think it was 8. Yeah, that was 8. Let's go into the detail. You have to have a website. Get a website first. Then put it on the website. In fact, it should be front and center on the landing page, the easiest thing to find, because that's where you're going to be directing all of your potential leads, is to your website. It has to be downloadable. Some agents like to download and have a local copy of it. Some people who you want to get on their roster want to have that file so they can quickly go through and they don't have to go to each voice actor's website and listen. They want it local on their computer. So whether it's the whole thing that's downloadable or individual spots are downloadable, make sure it's easy to read where it says the spot name and then it has a little arrow or a button or something that says download. Number 2, make an audiogram. An audiogram kind of looks like this. And so what that is you'll notice that's my demo playing in the background. There's not a lot of movement going on, but there's a little visual representation that something's happening. If you don't know how to make an audiogram, it's pretty simple actually, and I made a video step by step on how to create an audiogram. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a link up here and down in the description. It'll take you right to that video. Number 3, use it in your direct email marketing. One of the most effective ways to market yourself is through direct email. But it's not as easy as you might think. It's a little nuanced. When I do my direct email marketing, I use a technique that I learned from Mark Scott. He has something called, I think it's called the email marketing playbook, or the voiceover marketing playbook, or it's got playbook in the title. Anyway, it's good. It's really good, actually. It's worth whatever he's selling it for right now. As far as responses and getting on rosters and introducing myself and getting my name out there, direct marketing has been the most effective way to do it. And one of the things that's important is that you have a link to your demo. Now, that could be a link to the demo on your website, which is probably the easiest way. It's the way I do it. Or some people like to attach their demo to the email when they send it. Either way, it's kind of personal preference. I'll leave a link to Mark Scott's channel in the description. Number 4, introduce yourself to agents. This one, you have to have a professionally produced commercial demo to even get on the radar for most agents. They won't even talk to you or look at you or think about you if you don't have a professionally made demo. Most agents have listed on their website how to submit yourself to get on their roster. So now that you've got your demo, go introduce yourself to some agents. You remember that audiogram you made earlier? Well, now it's time to take it and put it on all the different social media sites that you have. Here's the thing, you definitely want to stagger your posting on social media. Don't just slather it on all of your social media all on the same day, all at the same time. It's really not the most effective way to do it. You want to do it like every 3 days, every week, you post it on a different social media platform, and do it on all of them, on your personal sites, on your, if you have social media that's business oriented. I booked a fairly large voiceover job, in part because I had posted my demo on social media, on Facebook actually, and a friend of mine who I'd had no idea was in the biz heard it and liked it and then suggested it. And so when I actually auditioned for the job, it was like another point of contact. It was like, this was my audition and this was the recommendation from someone else, and those 2 points came together and I booked the work. Put it on social media. Don't be shy about it. You never know when it's going to pay off. Number 6, break your demo into individual spots. I'm sure your demo, especially if you've had it professionally produced, is wonderful and cohesive as one piece of audio. One spot flows into the next spot, which flows into the next spot. They show your variety one after the other. A professionally produced demo should also give you all of those individual spots separately. That way, you can use them independently. Each little spot is like its own little demo. Number 7, put all those spots on social media. Once you have an individual spot, treat it like its own demo. Make a little video for it. Make an audiogram for it. You can put some B-roll over it. You could put text over it. Whatever. Just don't ignore it. You have a great tool now. You need to start using it. And number 8, if you're using online casting sites, they're going to want your demo. Not all online casting sites need a demo for you to be able to create an account. Some of the more professional ones vet their talent before they allow you to create an account on the site. You're going to need your demo for that. That's how they vet their talent. They listen to your demo and say, oh yeah, this is professional. This is professionally produced. Regardless of whether it's one of those high-end casting sites or not, make sure that you have your demo on all of your online casting site accounts. Your demo's not the house that you want. It's the tool that you're going to use to build your house. That's a weird analogy. I don't know why I did that. Your demo is the table saw of tools. You can't have a... No, it's not. That's kind of dumb. Remember that your demo is your starting point. I know you've done a whole bunch of work up to this point where you've spent a lot of money, you've trained, and you've got this fantastic demo that you worked so hard for, but don't just let it sit there. Use it. Use your tool. Your demo's not going to do you any good if you just have it. You've got to use it. Get creative. It can be fun. Now, earlier I talked about an audiogram, and if you're still not sure on how to make that, I'll put a link to that video right up there. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope it's been helpful. Until next time.